If you don't stop staring into the sun, you're gonna go blind.
All right, maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, Grimjahk here. Hello. I'm being silly. Just had a nice dinner. So I'm back again to show you what I've accomplished this afternoon. Spent a couple hours slogging away at the expanding areas. As I said, I'm going to put my factory over here. I did get my pulverizer going, and I did get a magmatic dynamo going. And what else have I accomplished today? Mostly it's just been a lot of grinding for materials in order to get those going. I also expanded downstairs just a little bit. Actually, I did a lot of stuff downstairs. This is the big surprise now. My pattern continues out. I made this a little larger, and then over here I put up some crucibles, put up some more magmatic dynamos. I currently have a full leadstone hardened portable tank for putting some lava in, and a lava drum. So as you see, I also put in one more transfer node hauling up cobblestone. It is feeding in here. I am basically starting up my production for power and lava and the raw resources to go upstairs. My factory is still going to go up here. I've got some plans for that. That's going to use both microblocks and standard slabs. And we shall have some fun. But as you see, I did expand out quite a bit, and almost all of this is double thick height. So that's why I was able to just throw my lava down there, and I got my water underneath here and some more lava there. That's what's flowing down. And I will probably eventually skin out some of the bottom of this. Maybe not, because I got the little lake running right there, but we'll see. And let's see, what else did I do? I put a couple barrels in the ground. I like barrels for that reason, that they don't necessarily care which direction you're facing when you put them. Makes it easier to store that. And if I have that, that means that this needs to be fixed. And I don't have any, don't have any flint on me. So come over here. Yeah, there we go. Grab a bunch of that. And I'm starting to get really irritated with having to repair this flint hatchet every other minute. So I will I've been thinking hard about upgrading to an iron chopper and taking that with a upgraded tool in order to make sure that I don't have to replace or repair the tools as often. I also did my golden bag of holding, which, as you may remember, I recommended heavily in one of my tips and tricks videos for how to get the most value out of early storage. And then I started working just a little bit on my mob farm over there. I took the glowstone out and let some mobs spawn because I wanted to turn my bag of holding into a reincarnating. So I have one piece of magical equipment so far. I need 3, so I'm kind of a little distracted by that. And mostly the big challenge at this point is getting the materials ground up and sieved up for redstone, for iron, for nickel, for silver. As you see, I've got a couple of level 2 solar panels. I've got 4 different magmatic dynamos. I'm working on, I expanded out for lava so that I can keep all that fed. My survivalist generator is keeping this going. Let's sleep through the night, keep those solar generators generating power. And that's pretty much it. I'm just like I said, slogging at this point. There's always a bit of a grind in these games, and it's just how you are able to get through it with minimum damage to your sanity and get through it the smoothest possible. So that is kind of what I'm working at. I did change over my thought process. I did verify, by the way, that the magmatic dynamo does generate, is capable of 120 RF a tick. Right now it's only doing 29 because that's all this will consume in conjunction with the power that's already in there. So it's working through this and doing that. And then over here I've got all of my fortune upgrades so that I'm getting as much redstone as possible. And iron ore, good. Okay, so I'm always checking back here looking for stacks of 64 of anything, and as you'll see here, I have a tendency to just pull them out and dump them in over here. So lots of coal, lots of flint. It's getting to the point, like I said before, I really want to get the factory going just so that I can get my barrels going, my storage barrels. I may end up doing those ahead of time and then building the factory around them, around that particular wall. So that's another option that I have. Eventually this will go away and go downstairs along with the smeltery. And that's it. So I'm going to break away now, and I'm going to keep grinding away on my... Oh, I did harvest up a bunch of the cobblestone. Sorry, the mossy cobblestone. And, oh, I have not checked my quest book at all. So I'm guessing I've got a few of them that are accomplished. Okay, 4 of them. So let's see, what have I got? I have nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay, storage wars, lots of storage wars. Okay, let's claim that one. Drum, claim that one. Portable fluids, claim that one. Sausage and bread is a wonderful little snack. If you look at the food, it gives you 4, 6, 8 shanks and 10 saturation. One of those is instantly full because you rarely eat below 2, but like I said, instant full on that. And making them is not an easy task. Bread, maple sausage, ketchup, and crying fruit onions. So must never be called the other name. Okay, so it is in and of itself a feast. I also saw a reference online for beef Wellington. And beef Wellington is firm tofu or raw beef, dough, mushroom, and spinach. And that is the same, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 saturation. So that's a nice little goal to work towards because dough is fairly easy. It is just some flour, which we can already make easily. Salt, which you get from sieving dirt, actually. It's one of the secondaries. You get an 11% chance in dirt. And you can also get salt. You used to, yeah, there you go. A pot and water gives you salt. And it's just basically cycle through. You take a single bucket of water and drop that in your crafting grid, and you get 4 fresh water. You take that 4 fresh water, throw it with a pot, and you can very rapidly make a lot of salt. So beef Wellington is fairly easy with just a few steps. 2 other pieces of raw material. Spinach, which, you know what? I think spinach was one of the seeds that I got, wasn't it? Oh yeah, seeds are food. Food would be down here. Spinach. Okay, so I have spinach. I have salt. And I have soybean. So I can actually make beef Wellington. All I need to do is make a presser. What is a presser? P-R-E-S-S. Oh, P-R-E-S-S. There we go. E-R. And that is done with bronze and 2 pistons. So you know what? I'm going to make that right now. And I will be right back. I'm back, and the advantage to working on your 10-10-10 seeds right next to your current planter is the fact that while you're watering everything, you just continue to pull in lots and lots of your existing materials. So I've got mature soybeans there. I'm trying to get my soybean production up to some, at least 7 seeds, if not 10 seeds. And then I will replace the wheat with soybeans and see how that goes. And this is absolutely boring, so I will be back and show you my end results. I just came to the realization that showing you how to take advantage of soybeans is not really in your best interest, because I lucked out when I got them. It is not going to be an easy early access. If you get them, great. I'll tell you, it's worth exploiting them. If you don't have them, then don't worry about it. Stick with wheat and bread. I'm going to skip that particular section right now because it doesn't do any good for me to show you how wonderful they are if it's not an easy thing for you to get early on. So I'm going to go back to my original plan, which was finishing up some more materials and getting the system going for my factory, getting some more materials in, getting the stuff ground and shifted, processed, and probably doing a little more, or maybe doing a little more expansion down there. Why is that suddenly not lit? Oh, it's probably just has all of its power or used up all of its power. Okay. Anyhow, so I will be right back. I'm going to drop the soybeans for now and go back to them later. Hello, I'm back, and something I've noticed last couple times I played, there comes a point where weapons or tools cannot be repaired. I tried the MT reload, it doesn't seem to make a difference, so in this particular case it's only a flint hatchet, so I'm going to toss it out and start with a new one. But what I am going to do this time is I am going to get a tool rod, and I am going to, or tool rod pattern, and I'm going to use that tool rod pattern with obsidian. I want to use obsidian this time because that'll give me a little more durability. I'll even make 2 of them just because that way I can keep 2 in the unit and then just change them out as I need them. So it's still flint, it'll still repair with flint, but this way at least it has a little more durability than it did before. So effective durability 207. So that is what I am going to do. Throw this in, and this ought to help minimize. And if I really wanted to add something to it, I could go and get use up some of my gold and a diamond. Diamonds I actually am okay with. Gold I am not. I have other things that I need my gold for right now, so I'm not going to put that at risk. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you that, and I'll be back. Okay, I had to come back for this one. Looks like Jaded Cat decided to join us and pay a visit. Squeak. All right, well, that was fun. And still nothing. Okay, well, I'm just trying to get some more magic stuff. I want to get my reincarnating bag going. Oh well, I'm going to keep plugging away. Back in a moment. Yes, I'm back, and here we go. I am now, I got my work table going. I forgot to put one in there, and you really start, oh, I didn't want to show you this yet, but I'm working on my factory. I realized when I started trying to do my barrels for the factory that I'm back to shuffling materials, and the work table is the absolute best way around not shuffling that much. You just create it once, go through it, click it, make sure you've got all your parts unloaded, and then you just select it and produce as many of whatever it is that you need by having the materials in the lower storage area. So now, as you see, I have already got my sorting chest. I have my sorting barrels. The way I set this up, I need 22, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, unless I'm really bad at counting. 24. 24 is what I set up on my other world, and it worked out perfectly. I've got a couple items in there that are not here, and then I've got things like ender chests and gunpowder, and you know what? I'll probably end up putting a couple more just to put in stuff that makes sense for me to have. I have a tendency to try and sort it based on proximity of what I need. Gunpowder is already in there, so that just pops over there. Sorting barrels and sorting chests will only deliver materials to the recognized location. It won't automatically place things in a barrel for you. So by doing that, you can say, oh, I need to put diamonds in and I need to put emeralds in. So I'll do that right now. And let's see what else we got. Go in here. Blaze powder I want over there. Those are all 3. Diamonds, emeralds, blaze powder. And that is more or less the levels of my priority. Come over here. Nah, it's not going to let me do anything. I'm going to throw all those in the smeltery. Let those all get melted down. That one's clear. And let's see. We have some, right now all it is still a lot of manual work with the metals, because I haven't completely automated that yet. I will eventually, but for right now it is not. I have the sorting barrels going so I can stop throwing my overstacks of 64 in here. I've already pulled all of that out. All that I have left in here is books and tools and things that I've collected that I needed. I've got my barrels going. I've got my mob farm trying hard to crank out the 4 bits of magic gear. And I am just not having any luck with it. And I did get a spawn of Notch. Notch is one of the named spawns, and he drops the magical golden apples, which you can then turn around and throw in the smeltery and get blocks of gold. Blocks, or I think it's ingots. Let's check out the apple. Yep, blocks. So I could throw the 2 that I have in and get a whole bunch of gold. I could really use it, but you know what? That's not the reason they dropped it. Those are intended as regeneration tools, so I will use it as that when I'm going off to the end or fighting the dragon or messing around in the nether, etc. I'm not going to use that particular approach. And we're going to put some more lava in here. And I'm going to take a quick nap. Get it back to daytime so that we can go back to letting the solar panels work. And I will be back again. I just realized one other thing that I didn't mention. A trick that I came up with, because I'm walking on lower half slabs most of the time. If you were to try to put, for example, the micro blocks bricks on it, it's going to end up above, even if you're doing the half slab. See how that is? But down here, I've got them all the way down. So what I did was take some planks and cut them down to slab size with the saw. So I did the micro blocks version of the half slab, like I'll show you in a moment. Let's see what we got. Take couple of those. And take that and that. And so now by having the oak wood slabs that way, see how they sit vertically as opposed to the half oak wood slabs? So the micro blocks allow you to mix and match. The standard Minecraft slabs do not. So, and pick up your saw. Don't leave your tools on the floor. They will rust in the rain. I'm joking. And so I can take this. This isn't going to stay here. So I'm going to take this one out. Watch it plummet to the ground. I'm going to take that half slab and put it there. And then I'm going to take that and put it there. And you see that when I remove this, actually, watch what happens when I remove this. This is only minorly annoying, and there is a way around it. So I take this part out, and I have this corner here. So the way you get around that, if you haven't worked with micro blocks before, is you can cut that into posts. So now I can take that, pick up my saw, I don't want it to rust. Take that post, stick it in there, and when I take this away, that'll still be there. It'll still work. But what I will end up doing when the time comes, I think I'm going to end up putting another matching that side over here, because I'm going to have this be the factory, you know, brick and mortar factory. We'll see how it all looks when I'm done. But that is the plan, and that's a little workaround for getting nice aesthetics without having chisel or any of the other purely aesthetics mods that Jaded Cat likes to or doesn't like in her packs. So, and fortunately I have not had any of those plague spider spawning corrupted nastinesses spawn on me, and I've been paying relatively close attention. You guys are still leaking and giving me mossy cobble. That's still doing absolutely nothing. I've used up almost all of my sugar canes, so I should probably throw a couple more of those out, because if I don't, I'm going to use them up and be out and be sad. Except I think I might have already gotten more sugar cane seeds. Mushroom spores, grass seeds. Nope, no more sugar cane. So I need to get some sugar cane planted again. And this time I'll just put them over here. And we shall have... Okay, am I losing my mind? Did I not pick them up? I think I just waved at them. Yeah, I just waved at them. Okay, I'm losing my mind. And those people that know me went, you lost it long time ago. yeah, I know. So, what can I say? I'm personally very well known in my area of people, my circle of friends and coworkers, for being the crazy guy that does all the cartoon voices. And at some point I may do some for you, but right now I don't really want to scare you off yet. And I don't do that many. I just do a couple of them. But, oops, let's get rid of those and that. And, oh, I got a carrot. Carrots are good. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. I'm not doing it the normal way right now. There are two ways to do the Minecraft foods. Oh, it won't let me plant it at all. Okay, good. So Jaded Cat fixed that. It was a, I'm going to say a glitch that allowed the players to plant some of the vanilla foods vanilla Minecraft foods. But now you can take those foods, whether it's a potato or a carrot or whatever, put it in your crafting grid, you get your seeds, and then you can do your normal growth. So I now have carrots growing, and what I may end up doing is putting down another piece of dirt. You're filthy. You've been put down. And that way when that one grows, as a matter of fact, I'll even water it, I can spread out and get a couple extra seeds that way. 14% and 29% and 43% and 57%, 71% and okay, 86. There we go. There we go. So now we do this and that and that, that and that, and of course I only grabbed one. And since I only grabbed 4, I'm willing to wager that these end up as weeds to start with. Carrot seeds, yes, and weeds. All right, that was a kick in the teeth, but I was expecting it. All right, so here we go again. Carrots, okay, good. So I have carrots. I now have 3 sets of carrots growing. They're all 1, 1, 1. I know this, but I have my starter. I have my other carrots growing, and all is relatively good. Let's see, I have bricks post. I'm going to go get rid of the clay, stained clay right here. I'm going to grab my gold berries right there. And I don't have the barrel up and running, so I'll throw these in here. And there I have you. Warded Enderman. Okay, let's go get the Warded Enderman. Oh, wrong tool. That'll work better. There we go. That usually gets me a trick-or-treat bag. Alright, so did I get a trick-or-treat bag? I think I got a trick-or-treat bag. I did! An uncommon trick-or-treat bag. Alright, one of these days I might have to actually open those. Redstone, gunpowder, bone meal, those are all over there. Rotten flesh. Bones. Actually, I think I want bones over there as well. But I don't know that I have a space allocated for them. I may end up having to expand this a spot or two. You drop something in and it rapidly disappears. You know you've already got a place for it. I know I don't have a place for arrows. Flint hatchet. Oh, that's the one that I couldn't fix. Why am I still carrying that around? You should have warned me. You should have told me. You should have said something. I feel so abandoned. Okay. And let's see. We're looking at about a half hour now, so I'm going to kind of wrap this up. I'm still going to keep plugging away. This is turning more into a, or at least these episodes are turning more into a Let's Play than they are into a tutorial or suggestion session. For that, I don't know if I should apologize or be happy. Let me know what you think. If you like it, I'll keep going as a Let's Play. If you want me to stay more focused on specific walkthroughs or ideas, let me know. I'd be more than happy to accommodate that. And actually, you know, I mentioned it earlier. No, I already covered that, so I'm not going to rehash it. Oops. Are you out? No, you're just out of power. Are you out of power? No, it's just getting dark, and so the solar doesn't kick in. And my rating hoe, +1 modifier. What level is that thing at right now? Oops, there we go. Let's do that, and it is Heroic Tearjerker, effective durability 2464 with moss. So reinforced 2, quartz, 12 attack damage. It's a killer little weapon. All puns intended. And, ooh, toast. I think I am going to leave this as a wrap-up point. So thank you very much for watching. Again, comments, likes, dislikes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. Ask me questions. Appreciate any and all comments. And have yourself... Ooh, sneak a peek from inside. Have yourself a good evening. Goodbye.